Hey, this is Will. So in this video, I am going not just compare some of the main features of Thinkific and Podia, but I'm actually going to try and explain why one platform or the other might be better for you, what you really need to know, and it is a little bit complex, to be honest. By the way, I do have a video comparing all of the online course platforms on my main channel, so definitely check that video out. It should be very useful. I will leave a link down below in the description. Also, I do have special discounts and bonuses for both of these platforms, so again, I will leave all the links down below in the description. And every single week I give out one of my courses completely for free, so just subscribe to my YouTube channel and press thumbs up on this video to enter the competition. Now let's jump straight into the video. Alright, let's start out with the pricing because that is one of the most important parts. And the pricing here is pretty interesting because Thinkific actually has a completely free plan, as you can see right here, $0. You don't need to pay anything, and that is very cool of them. Podia doesn't have such option, so if you want to basically just start out for as little as you can, then definitely Thinkific is an option for that. I do think when it comes to online courses, you are going to make your money, usually if you're doing everything right, you are going to make your money back pretty quick, and paying, let's say, $40–50 for a platform isn't that much in terms of how much you can get back. But if you really want to bootstrap, then Thinkific free plan is a good option. There are a couple of limitations, so you can only have 3 different courses. You can have unlimited amount of students, which is amazing that they don't have any restrictions. And what they are doing now, they are doing 10% transaction fees. So you are going to need to pay for the transaction fees, basically pay some part of whatever you are charging for that course. So that's something to keep in mind. And all of the features that you have, they are, as they say, they are just the core features. So basically you can just upload your courses and you can sell them to someone, but you don't really have none of the marketing features. So that's kind of the thing. If you want to have all of the marketing, then just think about all of the basic plans, and the free plan is not really going to suit you. So if you decide to go with the basic plan, and you might want to go with the basic plan right away, because honestly, if you're looking at, again, 10% transaction fee, it all depends on how much you're charging for your online courses. But let's say if you're selling a course that costs $400 and you make one sale a month, that is already $40. So you're already going to be basically paying the price of the basic package. As you can see on Podia, it actually costs $39. So that would already be paying for a whole month of a basic plan. And the difference here between Thinkific and Podia when it comes to the basic plan, first of all, I would say the most important difference is that Thinkific actually has an affiliate program on their basic plan, which none of the other platforms do. And what this allows you to do is basically you can sign up your existing students as your affiliates. So if they promote your course, you can give them commission from the sales that they generated. And that is a really great way. That's what a lot of people do, and I personally do that as well, and I get a lot of sales because if people enjoy your courses, they are going to recommend them, and you are going to just get sales traffic coming in without you needing to do anything. So that is a really great marketing method, and you only have that on Thinkific basic plan. If you look at Podia, you don't have that on basic plan. You need to actually be on the advanced plan to have affiliate marketing feature. However, when it comes to Podia has some things on their basic plan as well that Thinkific doesn't have, or actually none of the other course platforms have. So first of all, as you can see, you can create your own storefront. What you can do is also you can create digital downloads, which obviously depends whether you're going to do that or not, but that can be very useful, especially if you want to just kind of get someone in with a cheap purchase first and then you want to upsell your course later, that can be very, very useful. They also have webinars, so you can actually host your webinars, which you don't have on Thinkific. And that again depends whether you're actually going to do that in terms of your marketing, but if you are, that is amazing because you don't need to pay for additional tool. And they also have messaging, so they have a really nice platform where you can easily message your students and just chat with them if they have any questions or anything like that. The one thing that is a little bit annoying with Podia is that to have additional teammates, you're going to need to pay $20 extra per month, which honestly is a lot. That is quite a bit of an increase for every single month. And that is basically if, let's say, you're working with someone else, or sometimes you might want to have your virtual assistant helping you out with customer support, then you will need to pay additional $20 per month, which is quite a bit. Another cool thing what Podia does though, they have 7 days a week support, and they have actually live chat even on their basic plan, so you can actually, that can be very useful at the very beginning, especially when you're just starting out. Both of these platforms are very simple to set up, but perhaps if you're really not technically savvy or you want to do some advanced things with some different pixels or something like that, then that live chat can be very, very useful. So something to also just keep in mind. And lastly, I would say they also have free migration, so that's different from Thinkific. So if you are on a different platform right now, let's say if you are on Teachable and you already have courses created and all of that, if you get an annual plan on Podia, they can actually do the whole migration for you, so you don't need to do anything. So that is a really great deal as well, which Thinkific doesn't offer. So when it comes to the actual price, as you can see, the basic plan is $49 a month, and Podia basic plan is $39 a month. So they only defer $10, and Podia is cheaper, but as I said, for me personally, I think if you are using affiliate marketing, then you might still want to go with Thinkific with the basic plan, even though it is more expensive than Podia, just for that future of affiliate marketing in general. Otherwise, Podia is cheaper and it does have a couple of additional things that Thinkific doesn't have. Now, if you decide to go with the pro plan instead of the basic plan, and I would say most of the time you will want to go with that if you want to basically have advanced pricing. So perhaps you want to have different bundles of your courses, or you want to have payment plans, something like that. Those are usually the options. And also, as you can see here, so with Thinkific, what you have is you have 2 different site admin accounts, and you have 5 course admins and authors. So that is a cool feature if you have other people working with, or if you have, let's say again, virtual assistant taking care of customer support or something like that. Whereas with Podia, once again, even on the pro plan, you will need to pay additional $20 for every user. So that's just something to keep in mind. But aside from that, now with Podia, you also have the affiliate marketing. So that basically doesn't matter anymore whether you're going with Teachable or Podia. So aside from that, also you might want to upgrade to the pro plan if you want to have memberships. And they also have, Podia also has Zoom integration, blog, and offsite button. I wouldn't care too much about offsite button because you can sometimes just copy the URL and just use that for the offsite buttons. But they do have memberships and Zoom, and actually Thinkific has it as well. They started it fairly recently, and as you can see, they have live lessons with Zoom, and they also have memberships and bundles and all of that kind of good stuff. So in terms of features, I would say more or less you have kind of all of the same features. The only difference is that with Podia, once again, you do have those digital downloads, and you do have those webinars, and you have messaging, which is pretty cool. But if you will need the support, you will need to pay if you will need extra teammates, you will need to pay extra $20 for that. So when we look at the price itself, as you can see, the pro plan on Thinkific costs $99 a month, and on Podia it costs $79 a month. So it is $20 cheaper. And if we look at the annual option, So let me choose the annual. You will get 20% discount. So then Thinkific does become $79 a month. But with Podia, you do get discount on annual plan as well. They didn't write the exact number, they just write how much you save up, but I've done the math before and I think it was around $67. So it is still cheaper, almost $20 cheaper as well for the annual plan. So really when it comes to pricing, I would say that if you are just starting out and you don't want to invest any money whatsoever, then the Thinkific free plan might be a good option. But as I said, you're paying the transaction fees, so keep that in mind that you only need to sell 1 or 2 courses, and then it's going to cost you as much as the basic plan. So it might make sense just to start with basic plan. And when you choose between the 2 platforms for the basic plan, go with Podia if you don't care about affiliate marketing, but if you do care about affiliate marketing, then do go with Thinkific. And when it comes to the advanced plan, really when it comes to all of the features and all of that, it kind of looks to me that both of the platforms are the same. So then Podia price-wise seems to be cheaper, having a couple of other additional digital downloads and all of that, couple additional features. When it comes to the actual interface, as you can see, this is what Thinkific looks like. It is very simple to use, and you have all of the different, as you can see, design your site, manage learning content, market and sales, and all that. And Podia looks a little bit different. I would say Podia just looks very simplistic. As you can see, also you have your overviews, activities, products, memberships, all of that, and here you can press to create all of the different things. So I would say that Podia is made just a little bit more simplistic. But again, both of these platforms honestly are very simple to use. I don't think they are difficult to set up or anything like that. And they pretty much, again, provide all of the same things. So I don't see too much of a difference. Maybe I do prefer Podia a little bit more just because it is a little bit more simplistic. But this is sort of the thing that I would say they both have free trials. So go on both of the platforms and see for yourself, because I do think this is a personal preference. So do see which one you prefer more, but more or less I would say kind of the same. And when it comes to creating landing pages, again, first of all, I do advise to go outside of these platforms and use something that's a little bit more advanced, that really allows you to customize everything a lot, because landing pages matter so much. If you can increase your conversion just a little bit, that can make such a huge difference. But if you decide to go with these tools to create your landing pages, then as you can see, Thinkific provides all that you need. You can choose all of the different pages that you are working on. So let's say if we go, we go on the home page, you will see they have all of these different blocks. So it's kind of like a drag and drop pretty much principle. You can choose different sections, you can choose the products you want to add, all of that. And the same thing goes with Podia as well. As you can see, you have your different sections and your different blocks. So if you press to add a section, you can create a new section, add image, text, video, testimonials, categories, all of that kind of stuff. I would say more or less they are pretty much the same in terms of the blocks that they provide and the tools. I would say that, again, this is sort of like personal preference. For me, whenever I look between the different courses created, or the sales pages for courses created on Thinkific and created on Podia, I do prefer the pages created on Podia. There's something slightly a little bit about that design that I think is just maybe a little bit more modern looking. But then again, in essence, they are pretty much exactly the same. So again, I would say you kind of need to go for yourself and just see which one you prefer more. I would say that I personally lean a little bit more towards Podia. So hope you found this video useful, and hopefully it's going to help you to make a decision. As I said, I do have another video explaining all of the online course platforms, so definitely check that video out. And I do have special discounts and bonuses for both of these platforms, so again, links down below in the description. If you found this video useful, make sure to press thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, put on those notifications so you see all of the other reviews that I publish that might be useful for your business. Stay awesome, and I'll see you soon.